And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Okay.
where's my music? There it is. Ah, so much better. So, when we last left our heroes, at the peak of a hilltop, the party found themselves staring down into a massive field of body-taking plant nursery. Off in the distance stood a large structure overgrown with vines and other plant life. The party's newest companion, Lynx, quickly realized that they had made their way to the center of the jungle itself. Somewhat carelessly, our heroes made their way through the field, being grasped by vines, some pierced by thorns and poisoned. Halfway through the field, a sudden, surprising sight did occur. The mortal champion's sigil began to glow on the back of their hands, indicating that the structure was in fact a champion's tomb. As they finally made their way out of the fields, a bulbous plant began to stir. 2 swords burst just before Shade fell out, and was so happy to see his friends that he gave Ilara a piggyback ride. But the fun and games were cut short as a strange woodland entity appeared, proclaiming to be the cause of their future deaths. A fierce battle ensued that fell a few of our heroes. Seeing the carnage all around him, Eli could take no more, and with teeth clenched and adrenaline surging through his veins, the Viper assassin reappeared, quickly ending the battle and vanquishing their foe. As the evil entity fell, it was revealed that it was a cursed spirit of one of the mortal champions, a druid named Yagala, or as our companion Lynx knew him as, Pops. Yagala explained to the heroes that upon having his weapon stolen, he and the jungle were cursed by a faceless figure. After answering what he could of the heroes' questions, the spirit faded to his final resting place. As the curse fell, so did the body-taking plants, leaving their captives free. And from the tomb's entrance came Lady Vander, Betsa, and the rest of the survivors of Boku. Now reunited with her son, she proclaimed that she and the rest would travel south to Trellis to beg the aid of an old ally named Birdie. She swore that they would reclaim Boku from the dastardly fiends that took it from them. And with the escorts of Dendar and Lynx, the survivors set off to the south, while our heroes decided it was time to head east in search of the legendary City of Gold. And so, our story continues. It's been about 2 days since our heroes said their farewell to Lady Vander, Lynx, and the rest. And while the beginning of the trip east was pleasant enough, after a half-day's walk, the trail to the east slowly tampered until there was no path at all. Forced to climb out of their magical carriage, our heroes set out on foot. The thick, dense jungle has not been kind to them since. While no ferocious beast has made an appearance, the damp, hot, humid air has laid over each of them like a wet blanket. The clothes now clinging to their backsides as if it were a second skin of sweaty cloth and leather film. And while the ripeness of each of their stenches would be more than capable of keeping any civilized person away, it has quickly drawn the interest of minuscule creatures of the forest. Periwinkle gnats, dragoned flies, and blood-sucking flying leeches have made their way, each of them swatting, smacking, and shooing and swearing to the 9 hells non-stop. Needless to say, it has been no party for our party. Finally, having had enough, Trix, who has been leading you down a tight game trail, suddenly stops and lets out a loud groan of protest before spinning around to the group. That's it. I'm done. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I'm bored. And I hate this jungle! You hear the flutter of wings take to the skies through the treetops as her voice echoes loudly. Lucy! You got blasted somewhere by that idiot wizard. Have you figured out how it works yet?
That was a complete accident. I have no idea.
Come on, one of you magic users have to be able to get us out of this jungle faster. Ilara, do you have anything?
Well, yeah, but that guy that gave talking about the book, he told me not to use it. I could try, but I might accidentally, teleport us into a mountainside or into another dimension, or we might just die.
It's worth it.
Or you
I
might
don't
turn
care.
into a
we
cow.
can all die. As long as we get out of this heat and humid and god-awful temperature weather.
Jeez, Tricks. Tell us how you really feel. It's just a little hot.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm done. So unless someone's going to carry me, then I'm waiting right here.
Can't you go on your bottle thing?
Oh my god, Eli. You're a genius.
I know.
Alara,
I know.
catch.
Oh, no.
As she says this with lightning speed, the likes of which you've never seen before from Trix, she pulls the bottle from her harness and quickly tosses it towards Alara. As the bottle leaves her hand in a Matrix-style bullet time, it slowly spins though as she begins to dive head first as the airborne bottle. The minute her feet leave the ground, her body begins to sparkle in a rainbow light. The glowing Trix breaks into tiny specks of light as her essence is pulled into the bottle. And as the last remaining particles enter the bottle, it hits Alara in the stomach as she instinctively wraps her arms around it. And as time speeds up to a regular pace, you hear being bellowed from the bottle's lip. "Shake me when we're there, bitches!" As the cap magically recorks on the top.
Okay, Trix. Bye, Trix. I'll put her in my. I was gonna say
Ooh.
pocket. I was like, I don't know. Does my dress have pockets? It has pockets. Let's say it has pockets.
Of course, because dresses always have pockets. I will say,
They do.
for the sake of humankind, that in my world, dresses do have pockets.
Thank
Ooh.
God.
I like your
That's
world.
right. That's right. You know what I like? I like the wonderful Vix. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, my friend.
Aw.
As you watch all of this happen, Eli, you gain a smile across your face, the likes of which you haven't had for quite some time. Things now slowly starting to go back to semi-normal. Well, as normal as our group of friends can be. And you feel a bit of a revigoration. You, my friend, have been inspired.
Ooh, sweet.
Nice.
Eli is like embracing the jungle. I want to like take his shirt off and like wrap it around his head or something, and just like he's going full Dundee. He's doing his best.
He's doing his best.
Yeah. He's trying not to be bothered.
Okay.
Occasionally, I want to fly above the treetops to see about distance-wise how far we are from the mountain ridge.
Okay.
And
Canopy's too thick.
I'm going through it, damn it. I'm going to the top where there's no trees.
Absolutely
Looking for
fair.
a mountain, goddammit.
Go down the forest.
As you take to the skies, spreading your wings, you feel the brush of the leaves against your feathers as you finally crest above the canopy. You feel a little bit better as the cool air brushes against you, finally feeling some relief of this awful, awful heat. As you look off into the distance, you do see the mountain range is still quite a few days' travel. However, looking downward, not too far from where your companions stand, roughly, you see what looks like a beautiful cascading waterfall.
I'm also looking up at Pavel and waving and seeing if he can see me.
Canopy's too birth.
Canopy's way too thick. Way too thick. Can't see a thing other than the waterfall and the flowers.
All right. We had a good time with that last waterfall. This should be fun.
Well, we all stink.
Yeah,
Most of
I'll
us
come back
stink.
down and be like, and let them know that just over this direction, there's a little watering hole where we can get some refreshments, clean up a little bit, and cool off from this heat.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
thank God. And
But
we
But it
see
does
Lucy
look like
pull-
we're still at
Lucy pulls
least,
a loofah.
we're still a couple
Pour
days away
some.
from the base of the mountains, though.
Okay, all right.
Wait, Lucy, you have soap on you? Where did you get that?
If you're
This
surprised.
is my soap. I'm not sharing it.
Really? Even if I smell so bad from
I know,
the...
right? And I start walking towards the direction he pointed.
Eli will lean over and sniff Alara, and he'll be like, "I don't think you smell that bad."
That pass.
Thanks, Eli. Thanks. I appreciate that. I know I smell really bad, so that's nice of you.
It's working for you.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
And then Eli will smell himself and be like, "Ooh," and then kind of like let her walk forward a little bit. 'Cause he stinks.
As you all begin to make your way to this waterfall, and yes, Fowl, I saw it, don't you worry, my friend. It doesn't take you long, maybe about 10 minutes, as most of you have a little bit more pep in your step. As you finally make it to this beautiful clearing, you see this miraculous waterfall, a view unlike any other. It seems to be a tiered waterfall, 3 tiers to be exact, reaching up probably about 20 feet high at its absolute maximum point. It falls down quickly into a large basin of perfectly crystal blue waters that seem completely untouched from any kind of civilization. Beautiful flowers of different colors of oranges and golds and purples seem to surround the entire small pond itself. You get these beautiful hints of citrusy and honeysuckle smells as you close your eyes and bask in the glory of this temporary bit of relief.
I'm gonna fly up and do an epic belly flop into the middle of the pond.
Okay.
Lucy's already naked.
Naturally.
Yeah.
As you all begin to disrobe, however appropriate it is to each of you, you watch as Pavo, hollering, takes to the skies once more, flapping his wings out entirely, and about to dive bomb into the water. Pavo, go ahead and make a performance check for us, please.
That's gonna be horrible. -1. A 10.
A 10. As you let yourself go, allowing gravity to take over, you fall down towards this beautiful pond, hoping to create as big of a splash as you possibly can, but the aerodynamics of your body simply lets a few drops ploop, out of the water.
Just too smooth.
I should join the
Just
Olympics.
too smooth, boy. Somewhere in the world,
Shade.
someone is holding up 10s.
Shade, come here. Shade, come here.
I make my way to Alara.
Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Oh my God, we're friends now. Shade, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay. Can you put me on your shoulders? And then I'm going to jump off your shoulders and you bend at the same time as me. And then I will jump in the air and do a big tuck and then dive into the lake.
Can I try to pick her up and throw her into the lake?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh God. Athletics. 18.
18. You pick her up with ease, about to hold her over your head, dirty dancing style, tossing her into the lake. However, halfway getting up, your arm begins to itch.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me, my friends.
Oh no.
Oh, Chad, that was good. That's
Good timing. Good
yeah.
timing.
57. Could go either way.
Hmm. Oh no.
God. Oh God.
Oh God.
Too much. It's not good.
No, it's so perfectly appropriate. As you toss Alara into the water, Alara spreading her wings out like that of a graceless dove. You suddenly
Priceless.
feel so strange. These clothes are just so itchy
no.
and awful. For the next 4 hours, you must, my friend, remain completely naked.
Come with me.
Yeah, Shade. Join the party.
I
I'm
jump
like
in the water.
scrubbing my pits. Like,
Oh my god.
these prudes over here missing out. I'm telling you.
And I will steal the soap from Lucy.
Oh, good.
Ooh, in that case, make a sleight of hand check for me. At
drop the soap.
disadvantage, because that soap is slippery right now, boy.
Oh, number 13. It means 17.
17. As you make your way over to Lucy, the two of you begin to tussle a little bit back and forth. Surprisingly, Alara doesn't seem to mind very much the sight of two naked men wrestling wet in the water, all sudsy and soaped up. Lucy, you try your best, but Shade is just too powerful, too overwhelming, that he is easily able to steal your soap. Shade, go ahead
Almost
and
done.
add Lucy's soap to your inventory list.
It's lavender.
I'll swim over. Shade, can I have some soap?
I need it now.
Okay. Well, when you're done.
Okay, fine. But don't give it back to Lucy.
Well,
I'll
I'll
drown you.
just like, what? You what?
I'll drown you if you do.
What the?
I don't know the words
No.
in English. I use the words I know, okay?
We know
Drown
that.
like
I think
you'll
that's
murder
the
me?
right one.
The word you were looking for was
Water for a
splash. Splash is probably the word that you're looking for.
No, I'm going to hold her head under the water for like 30 seconds.
Oh, dunk.
Yeah.
You're gonna dunk her.
Oh, like a,
Yeah.
Just
We
till
got
the
it.
bubbles
And
stop.
if she tries
you know?
to breathe, then it will be drowning. You know.
Jesus.
Oh.
Sure,
okay.
whatever, Shade. You think you can do that? Whatever, it's fine. Just tell me when you're done with the soap, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'll just stand there and watch.
Jeez.
whoa.
Hold on. Let me change the music to Bound Chicka Wow. Let me hang on. Also, for Shay Not Honor, thank you so much for the 200 bits, my friend. You are legendary. While Shade begins to scrub at his body, lather with fine lavender, Alara seemingly watching on with intent. Eli, what are you doing right now?
Eli is feeling a little insecure at the sight of these two like tall, and Shade is like massive, muscly, naked men. So he's gonna like distract himself. Is the water, you said there's like a little waterfall?
Actually, there's basically 3 levels of the waterfall. Think of it like in, I think, Montego Bay of Jamaica, when it's kind of, there's multiple levels to it going down.
How tall is the highest one? Is it like jumpable?
Absolutely it is.
All right. So he's going to kind of like scamper up to the highest waterfall. And then he's going to try to do like flips and stuff with Spike, and then just like fall and have a good time, laugh like a little, like reappear out of the water and laugh like a little kid, and then swim out. And he's just making his own magic.
Okay, fair enough. Well, in that case, first off, I would like you to make an athletics check for me, please.
Okay.
And while you're at it, make the sound a train makes.
Yes, because we are on our way to Station 1. Toot, toot. Thank you to Foul, Cross the Streams, GF, Powers 4, and Vix. You are all wonderful human beings. Thank you kindly.
You're the best.
That is a 15.
A 15. Oh, by all means, you're able to find the perfect gripping as you climb up. There seems to be roots and vines thick and taut that you're able to easily shimmy up to the very top of this wonderful waterfall. Looking down over the edge, seeing your friends playing and frolicking in the water, you do see, just to your side, something a little shiny out of the corner of your eye.
Ooh, my favorite.
Shiny.
As you look down, you seem to find this strange goblet. A yellow pewter, if you will. On the outside, there are 3 faces carved into the cup.
All right. I'll pick it up.
Okay. Go
And
ahead
then I'm gonna-
add the
okay.
yellow of yelling.
Oh.
Yellow. How do I spell Ewer? What is that?
E-W-E-R. Ewer.
E-W-E-R of yelling. Okay. All right. I'll pick it up, and then I want to jump off the waterfall again, and I want to yell Geronimo, and then like come a big splash.
Okay.
I will cast Featherfall before Eli hits the water.
Oh, boo earns. In that
Aren't
case,
you concentrating on something else?
yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to
think-
get you to roll a perception check for me, Alara. And while you're doing
Okay.
that, a quick thank you to Crimson Rockstar for the 5 gifted subs. I love you so much, as well as Cross the Streams. You are wonderful, my friend. Thank you so much. Oh, and
do I actually
Eli.
need to roll for something?
Yeah, I need you to roll a perception check for me, and I need Eli
Okay.
to roll a performance check for me, please and thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
that was good. See, I'm always watching Eli.
13.
Did you both get 13?
No, she got 18. I got
okay.
13.
Fair enough. As Eli, you jump from the heights high above. You do a couple spins in the air, being the aerodynamic rogue that you are, able to twist and turn and half cab and all of those snowboarding terms that I don't remember anymore. And just as you're about to hit the water, suddenly you feel a jerk motion coming from above as you slowly sway down, just skimping into the water. Surprisingly, only 2 little splashes come up.
Eli is such lightweight.
Oh, I
It's
enjoyed
beautiful.
that. I'll come back up and I'll just kind of like float on my back and just enjoy.
You
The
all watch
sunshine.
as Eli emerges back, a completely spread eagle out upon the water's edge, spitting a little bit of a fountain out of the top of his mouth.
Okay, I'd real quick like to make sure no one's looking at me. And when that happens, I want to cast Minor Illusion to make a shark fin circle Eli.
Oh my
Thank God.
Okay, fair enough. Eli, go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, a quick thank you once again to Cross the Streams for taking us almost all the way to level 3. Foul for the tier 1 gifted sub, as well as the 100 bits. Thank you so much, my friend. We're almost there. Can we make it to station 4? That's up to you guys, not us.
Not us.
I rolled a 9.
A 9. Okay. As you continue to float on your backside, skimming the water, suddenly you see a small fin begin to appear. As it begins to circle around you, a little bit of terror grips you. You
He's
slowly
gonna be
get-
like, okay, go ahead.
Suddenly there's a little bit of shrinkage involved.
Oh,
Oh God.
dang.
What?
Doesn't
He's a
bother me.
halfling. He gets smaller in the water. I don't know what you guys are
Okay.
talking about. This is a family-friendly channel, damn it.
Oh my goodness gracious. He's gonna be like, oh shit, and kind of like spit water out of his mouth. And it's gonna be like, Bob out! Like he wants to be picked up. Bob out! There's a shark! There's a shark! There's a shark!
Bravo, as you breach out of the water, you suddenly get splashed in the face as Eli spits water directly in your face, suddenly yelling towards you to be taken out of the water's edge.
Do I see this shark too?
Minor illusion is yes, you would. But go ahead and make an investigation check for me. Being the wise Aarakocra that you are.
Meanwhile, Lucy is like kind of choking up in his face, but trying not to laugh out loud.
That would be a 19.
A 19. As you look at this fin sticking out of the water, you slowly pop under the water as well, now seeing that there doesn't seem to be any body attached to the fin itself.
I look over at the spellcasters to see if anybody's paying attention to it.
You see
Pretty
Alara,
distracted.
whose eyes are very distracted right now, as a glimmering beaded shade slowly massages his hairy chest. And you also see Lucy over to the side, trying his best not to giggle.
I wouldn't worry about it too much, Eli. It looks like you're being played a trick on.
Well, you immediately look at Lucy.
I start bursting out laughing.
Okay. Is he in the water?
He is.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, the great and terrible viper. The heart of a lion.
I want to do this quickly. I want to throw one of my daggers beside him, teleport, grab him, throw the other one in the air, and then body slam him in the water.
Ooh,
What?
Okay. Let me just break that down then.
Oh shit.
First and foremost, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me, as you're not
Okay.
trying to intentionally hit Lucy with your dagger.
25.
Uh-oh.
25. Lucy, as you laugh, suddenly you see a little bit of a flash, a flicker, if you will, of something shining pass by your head very quickly. Turning your head instinctively, all of a sudden, you feel the warmth of another body directly beside you, wrapping around you. Eli, go ahead and make an athletics check. and-
Alara, please. There are people around.
Athletics. So you said athletics and then
I need you to make an athletics check. Lucy, go ahead and either make an athletics or a acrobatics check to stop the grapple.
athletics is a
Okay.
9.
I remind you both, you have advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to use it because I really want to do this.
I'm not
This
going
is
to use mine.
important.
I got a 17 in acrobatics.
Okay?
11. No.
Oh no.
Apparently, he's too soapy for you.
Okay,
He
well,
is-
then
he's-
I just tickle him.
As you try and grapple around him, his body just so slender and so sleek, completely covered in a soft yet luscious soapy film.
Thank you.
You, more or less, the two of you begin to wrestle in the water, surprisingly enough, drawing the attention of Alara. Alara's face, now seemingly a little bit more flush.
This is a good day for Alara.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What are you guys doing over there? What's happening? Why are you fighting?
Oh, Lucy's just
I'll swim over.
being a big piece of shit, and I'll give him like a little playful shove.
I'll go. Oh.
Lucy, you're being a shit to Eli? Why?
It's all in good fun, Alara, and I'll splash her right in the face, like really hard. Just
Oh my God. Yeah, what spells do I have? Hold on a second. Oh. I'll
And
just
while you're
splash him
looking
back.
at those, a very special thank you to all of those wonderful viewers out there. I hope you enjoy your level 3 emotes, my friends. You earn them.
You know what? Maybe I will use Mage Hand to splash Lucy back with a bigger hand of water. Because I have mage hand now. Because we leveled up.
As Alara begins to splash you with her hands, you block it a little bit. Suddenly, another splash coming from the other side as you look over to see an invisible, ethereal-like pinkish purple hand, almost looking like bubblegum incarnate, now splashing you from the side, much larger than any hand, a mitt, if you will.
I just started a splash fight between me, Alara, and Eli.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Splashing everyone.
As the three of you begin to frolic and play in the water together. Shade, what are you doing right now?
I would get out of the water, go on top of the waterfall, and just find a rock, just lay there and dry.
Okay. As you lay down, you find a beautiful rock to lay down on. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, please. Actually, at disadvantage.
That's a 7.
Everything's fine.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It was not fine.
But everything was in fact
It was
not.
indeed not fine.
Noticing Shade getting out of the water, or depending on the timeline of things after our splash fight or whatever, I'd like to point at him and cast message, which is not sending message, and say, "Hey, Shade, where's the soap?"
I just lay down and go like.
Imagining Shade naked on a rock with fucking soap. Oh my god.
You're lucky that's all he's waving right now.
I'm gonna find a sunny spot to start drying off my feathers.
Okay. You find a beautiful spot just on the edge of the water as the rest of your friends splash and splash around. All of you now thoroughly cleaned and well rested.
Well rested? Oh wait, we already had a long rest. Didn't we?
That was a long rest.
yeah, we already
Yeah, all
did?
rest. It was 2 days ago.
Okay,
You're good.
go ahead and take that now.
All right. Well, so we're dry now? Is that what you just said?
Are we drying off? Is that what?
You're drying
is that
off,
what-
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll start putting my clothes back on and stuff.
Same.
One pant leg at a time.
I won't be needing clothes for a while, so I'll be washing mine before putting them back on.
Okay.
With
Shade, you're
soap.
you're
thought
really
it-
one with nature today.
Isn't he on top of the waterfall?
Yeah. You're really
You're
in
really-
touch with nature.
yeah. Or you know what? I'll just cast message and say that you're really in touch with nature today. I didn't even whisper it because it's a whisper. No comment. You don't feel anything about that?
That to me?
Yeah, to you. You're really into. You're naked, man. You're really in touch with nature.
It's very out here over here. It's very nice.
Okay. All right. Guys, do you think Shade's being weird today?
Dude,
He's
Shade's weird every day. I don't even know why he's still here. We should ask him.
That's true. I think, though, he wants to be our friend.
I mean, that's optimistic.
Yeah. I'm not too sure how he feels about me. Sometimes I think he really likes me, like the other day when he gave me a piggyback. But then there's other days where he says like mean things and like he's gonna drown me. Shit.
Yeah, and there was
So-
that time that he slapped you right in the face.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice. I didn't like
No.
that very much.
Papa, what do you make of him?
No idea.
Can't get her.
You
can't
guys
get her
all act weird to me, so I don't really know what's normal.
What? Pavel?
So,
I'm not weird. Tell me, how am I weird?
really?
Yeah, tell me, how am I weird?
It's hard to explain because
because
you're
I'm
all
not.
complete opposites of what I'm used to. So I take it all in to try to get used to what your personas. It's very different. I mean,
What are you used to?
observing and listening and just following orders.
Don't you ever get bored?
No.
Man.
Should I tell you what to do more often then?
No.
Sounds like that's what you like. Would I be
Within
less
reason,
weird?
Yes, from somebody, that's higher ranking and I can learn from, yes.
What a great actual topic of conversation. Ooh, here's the leader. I'll just like
There
kind of
is
look
no leader
around.
of this group, and I think that's part of our problem.
I nominate myself.
Really?
I'm a natural born leader.
Why do you think you're the leader, Lucy?
Yeah, nobility,
But didn't you run? from
Class-wise,
nobility?
I am top notch here.
But you
I
had
thought
that
you-
opportunity and you ran away from it.
Yeah, I thought you didn't like that life.
Pablo makes
I'm
an
not about
excellent point.
politics. This is a different situation.
Mm,
But leaders deal with politics. It's the same thing.
Okay, so that's 1 point for me from Pavo. Thank you.
No.
1 point from me from Pavo.
You have too much chaos around you. Things go wrong around you all the time.
Like what?
As you say this, you suddenly feel a sneeze coming on.
All right. That is a 45.
45.
Don't mind me. I'm gonna roll a d20. Nat 20. And now I'm gonna roll another d100. 96. Ooh, that was probably a good one.
Didn't we have that 96? Feast, wasn't it?
This is on the standard. This is on the standard
Oh,
magic table.
okay, okay.
As Lucy lets out a bellowing sneeze, the sneeze itself begins to become more of a substance, a glowing light substance, as it whisks out from his nose directly to the side of him, about 10 feet away. All of a sudden, it begins to swirl around as a pinkish purple unicorn suddenly takes shape.
Oh my god.
Its majestic
Ew.
It's just like
mane
my tattoo.
flows downward as it rears up on its hind legs and stretches itself out. Oh man, I feel good.
No.
What
This
did
one's
you-
new.
Just do. Speaking of chaos, what did you do?
I meant to do this. This is my friend.
Oh, you can call me Boogie.
Boogie.
Hi, Boogie.
Boogie, the unicorn.
How y'all
of
doing
course.
today?
I'm good. My name's Alara. Very nice to meet you.
God damn, you're pretty, girl. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
How'd you fit all them pockets in that dress? I never seen that before.
I know, right? It's so useful.
You're an innovator. Strong, independent woman. I get that.
Oh, I like you.
Like you too, Laura. We can be friends. You want to go for a ride?
Yeah. How big is this unicorn?
It is a standard-sized unicorn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right. As Alara hops up onto the back of Boogie, he slowly begins to trot back and forth, wiggling his butt as he go. Oh, I'm just prancing with my new friend, prancing with my new friend.
I'm
as he
waving.
begins to circle the group. Yeah, wave to him, girl. You're like a queen up there.
I'm gonna lean over to
See?
Lucy and be like, you gotta learn to cover your nose, dude.
This is just an example of the happiness I can bring to the group as leader.
Well, now, y'all talking about being leaders?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know a
who's
thing
your
or
vote
two.
for, Boogie?
Well, I know a thing or two about leadership. And
Mm-hmm.
it's got to be someone wise, someone that you can trust immensely, someone who isn't going to put you in some crazy ass situation like sneezing out unicorns. No offense, Lucy.
Oh.
Betrayed by my own
Yeah.
boogers.
It's the unicorn boogers.
I don't know, but you better pick one quick, because, well, if you're standing here in the middle of the jungle, you got into some weird place so far.
What do you mean?
What? Yeah.
Well, you're in the middle of a jungle, kid.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a
Yes.
weird place.
Not if you mean to be in the
No.
middle of the jungle.
Our destination's taking us through the jungle, so it's just a means to an end.
Hey, listen, y'all ain't got to explain it to me. I'm just a magical unicorn. Whatever your business is your business.
Can
Hey,
you fly?
Lucy. Yeah. Can you fly?
Well, I don't know. Hold on, let me check. He tries to leap off the ground and then falls back down. Nope,
Oh.
ain't got no flying power, so kiddo.
That's okay. Wait, do I have fly prepared? Damn it! Why do I never have it prepared when I need it? God damn it.
Don't worry.
Hey,
I
by the
always
way,
have it prepared.
while you're up there, you mind giving me a little scratch behind my ear? It's always so hard with these horns, or these hooves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you feel him completely vibrate as he stomps his foot on the ground like that of a dog being scratched. Oh,
Good, I'm
my
happy
vote's
for you.
Lara. My vote's for Lara. Oh, boy.
Yeah, guys, I could totally be the leader. I could lead us in the direction of love and friendship.
I think he's biased.
All who oppose?
So?
I ain't biased. I'm a unicorn.
Shade will go and puke in the water.
Okay.
I don't think we need. Why do we need a leader? I like the way we all operate on like an equal playing field.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe picking a leader could be good, but we don't have to actually listen to him at all the time or her.
Doesn't that kind
Don't
of
mean to
defeat the
interject,
purpose of
but isn't
choosing
that
a
kind
leader?
of the point? Yeah, I listen to the bird guy.
Well, what if okay, so Eli, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that you have some major trust issues. So I don't know if you should be leader. I think like you're really good at everything else, but you need to learn to open your heart to everybody.
Lara, you have a major trust issue too. You trust everybody.
Shade.
She came down the.
God
Shade,
damn,
dude,
how many naked people do you have around you these parts? My God.
You can put your clothes back on, Shade.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Okay.
Shade, give me an example of when I've trusted someone and it's not being good.
Uncle Darius.
Yeah, but everyone was in the same boat. I'm talking about me because Shade's specifically saying I have trust issues. So let's talk about this.
Yeah,
What
I
he's
listen-
talking about is not that you have trust issues, it's just you trust everybody up front without knowing them first.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And when has that backfired on just me?
No, it backfired on everybody.
Well,
Yeah.
to be the
Yeah.
leader, you got to care about more than just you. You have to care about how it backfires on the group.
Yeah, but my point is everybody trusted Darius. So
I
how
didn't.
am I singled
didn't.
out?
I didn't know.
All right, hold on. I'm really curious. This is totally out of character and everything. Chat,
Yeah.
who should be the leader?
God.
Just curious what y'all think. All right, continue.
I mean,
Okay, maybe Pablo should be leader then. But Pablo, I can't promise, like, if you tell me to do something super boring, I don't know if I'm going to want to do it.
I never said I would want to be the leader.
You don't want to be the leader? What?
Why not?
What'd you say? I never said I wouldn't want to be the leader.
No,
Is that what
I didn't say I want to be the leader.
Yeah, maybe that means you should be the leader.
But I've never been in a leadership position.
Oh, this is exciting. I think you should be the leader.
Actually, my vote was going to be for Pavo. I think he's the most grounded.
Is he grounded though? Says Ollie from the bushes.
Well, folks, if there's one thing that I could say, and it's of extreme importance in the conversation that you're having.
Okay.
When picking a leader, the unicorn suddenly disappears into a burst of sprinkles and sparkles. Alara falls down onto her butt, taking 1 point of sad damage.
Aw, Lucy, can you make it come back?
Eli will help her up.
Thanks, Eli.
No,
So
I can't.
Maybe one day. Can't you put it in your tattoos and then do it again?
That's not how it works.
Oh, okay.
I
Hey,
can,
Shay.
however, do something super awful to all of us right now if you want.
Awful.
I'd prefer not.
Shade. I got a question for Shade.
here.
Yeah, I know you are. That's what my question is about.
Okay.
What made you decide to stick with the group? You're obviously not getting paid.
Yeah, I kind of got kidnapped, put into a plant, and just got out. And I'm guessing Lucy is going to have to hold the hand of the bargain from his father, so he's going to pay me. That's good.
So you're gonna
I'm gonna
make...
what now?
I'm looking at the expression on Lucy's face. I don't know if that's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
What does that mean? Lucy's broke. He has no money.
Whoa. Hey,
What? I saw you try to buy that armor the other time. I was gonna help.
don't you
but
spit truths at me.
I was saying it nicely. There was no spit involved.
If not him, his mother.
Well, then you should have gone with her, no?
I'm pretty sure if I bring him back, she'll pay me.
Shade, I think what's happening is that you just can't admit to yourself that you actually really love us.
Especially you and Lucy. Yeah. You're only in my top two.
I will give
Lucy-
Shade a big hug. Oh my god, he's naked. I will do it anyways.
I would
As
just
you
stand there.
as you
Okay.
wrap your arms around Shade, you suddenly feel something poking it. No,
No.
I'm not doing that. Not doing that. No, family friendly
No.
channel. It was just his swords. He still has his sword belt on.
Mhm.
That was a low hanging joke.
I don't know.
I miss
Going
Ollie.
back, we should just keep it the way it was, to where if there's a decision to be made, we just all take a personal vote, because we're all affected in every single way. So we make sure that everybody's on board.
And
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
this
we're
is
so
why-
bad at that. We're so bad at that.
Yeah,
We
whenever
spent
is
so
that?
long.
whenever
Why?
there's a decision to be made, everybody does what he do. Some people stay on the battlefield and some other people go.
Yes, we do
Listen.
definitely need to get better at that.
That was the plan.
It's okay, Pavo. I know.
No, the plan was
Yeah.
to put the tower across the guys. But it got
In the
stuck.
sewer.
No. Once
Yeah.
the wall was up and I was on the other side, you guys decided to go to the sword.
Yeah, I figured you were capable of coming. I
Yeah, I was
thought
kind
you'd
of
be
down at the moment.
Shade, I
You
feel like
weren't.
I feel like you don't have the right to be saying anything. You just admitted to only being here because you want Lucy to pay you. Come on, man. We were having a nice
Oh.
time, and Eli will kick the dirt.
Shade likes us too, right, Shade?
Sure.
Are we friends?
Some of it. Yeah. You, I don't know.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll an insight check
I'll do
for
it.
me.
Oh, fuck me. Come on. Do I have inspiration?
Inspiration? Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm probably gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Oh, even fucking worse. Unbelievable. That's only a 13.
As you stare furrow-browed at Shade, you note the glimmering sunlight off his still somewhat wet body as your eyes begin to trail downward, suddenly forgetting what you were thinking about just a second ago.
So we're just watching her stare at him. I'm gonna be like,
Pretty much.
I don't know what's happening here, but it's making me feel uncomfortable.
I just think Shade is really good looking, don't you, Eli?
Shade, what'd you say? I heard good. I actually heard good licking.
No.
I also heard good licking.
Good looking. Good looking.
I didn't think Freud was in our in this world, but apparently we just had our first Freudian slip, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't you think, Eli?
I guess.
Right?
What? Why are we talking about this?
I
I'm
know
hungry.
you said you were uncomfortable.
This is why we don't get anything done. You get distracted way too easily.
Who, me?
Yes. You lost track of your conversation halfway through. You can't seem to not focus on weird stuff.
Shade isn't weird.
Thanks, Pablo.
Well, it's kind of weird that he's standing here naked in front of us all, but, to each their own, I guess.
A little, but I think it's fine.
You're always naked, Pablo, aren't you?
No, I wear a gi.
Yeah, he's got clothes on.
So
I
it's
could,
democracy
you
for
couldn't
now,
tell,
then,
but-
right?
What's that, Lucy?
So what should we do now?
So we keep heading in the direction we were heading.
Hmm.
What, Laura? What time is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say what time.
Yeah.
Looking up through the canopy, you see a little bit of a clearing there. Based on where the sun is situated in the sky, you'd estimate that it would be roughly about 2 o'clock. As you look up, stretching upward, you hear a rumbling coming from your belly.
It's food time.
Enlightening.
Fine, it's 2 o'clock, but we should really eat something. Didn't you hear my stomach just growl?
Yeah, I'm cool with having some food and resting here. We've had a crazy time. I don't see
Yeah.
anything wrong with having some food and making camp. We have water here.
Yeah.
Do we want to do that?
I don't know. Why don't we ask the leader? Oh, wait.
He's gone.
Avo?
This seems like a pretty good place to set up camp for the night.
Look at you making decisions. This is great.
Pavo, as you kind of survey the area around you, something with your eagle eye sense catches out of the corner of your eye. A little bit of a glimmer, like that of a glass bottle. Walking over to it, you pick up a small vial. There's a little bit of dust and debris on it, but you're easily able to wipe it off. As you touch the bottle, you get a sense of heat coming from it. It's got an orangey amber viscosity to it.
Okay.
And that's
Go
it.
ahead.
I was like,
Well, I feel like all of the things that I give you guys never actually get used because I don't tell you what it is. You, my friend, have received a potion, which is the oil of heating.
Hey, does this mean that you can tell me what that potion that I picked up was? That storm-looking thing in a jar? I don't know if it's a tornado or a fart.
Right.
I'm afraid
Fart in a bottle.
Oh, that's good to know.
well, in fairness, the other bottle that I found, I have not had an opportunity to use it.
Mm.
Guys, can I say something out of game? I seriously considered throwing that bottle at a Darius.
I wish you did.
Oh, to fart on a
That
god.
would have been hilarious. And while we're out of game, I'd like everyone to raise their glasses with me and cheers our absent friends and all of you wonderful human beings in chat right now, or robots, or AI, or any kind of strange mutated creatures.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well,
All right.
first day we haven't had to, you know, really do anything.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
I guess I could practice some new spells.
What
I
spells?
mean, how is our food rations going along?
I think I have 7.5 left after I eat now.
I have some beef jerky. Lucy, can you make that big feast?
No.
Ollie
Ian.
chimes up at this point. I still have my jerky.
I don't want to eat the man's jerky. He's not even here. Oh wait, he
He
doesn't
doesn't
need
eat.
food.
He
Okay,
doesn't
right.
need to eat. So.
I'll have some
Okay.
of. Thanks, Ollie.
You're
I'll have
very
some of
welcome.
Ollie's jerky.
Mm.
He hands it over to you with his typical etched-on friendly smile on his face as he kind of tilts his head a little bit.
I'll take some beef jerky and I'll cast minor illusion to make it look like it has sprinkles on it.
Okay. Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. Oh, that was quite good. That is 24.
Oh, absolutely. As you wave your hand over top, the beef jerky seems to morph in your hands like that of candied bacon that's completely rainbow colored, sparkling in the sunlight.
You guys gonna be like, "That's so cool. Can I try some?"
Yeah, and then she'll just whisper, "But it's gonna taste the same. But don't tell anyone else. Pretend it's really good."
He's gonna try to bite it.
Hers?
Yeah, bite it. Like,
Oh
see
my.
yeah,
Bite it out of her hand?
kind of, but like playfully, like flirtatiously.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, go ahead and make a performance check for me, young guy.
Oh God. Oh, Eli, come on, man, come on.
Don't embarrass yourself.
You do-
21.
Oh shit.
As you slyly kind of move over, opening your mouth and taking a little nibble at first, you put your eyes up towards Lara, giving a little bit of a wink at the same time before grasping it in your mouth and pulling it away, using your tongue to take the rest into your mouth.
Whoa. And then he's gonna be like, "This is the best jerky I've ever tasted."
Mm. Right?
I'm sorry I ate all of it.
You eat all of it.
I think I did. I think I took the whole thing. That's what. I'll give her mine.
Well, they're
Why don't we just
feeding each
split it?
other. I'm gonna go around and grab the wood for some fire.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Pavo.
That would be a 24.
24. As you're walking around, gathering as much firewood as you can, you see off in the distance, as there is a little bit of a clearing in the canopy, not too far from where you are, there seems to be a small stream of smoke billowing up to the sky.
Like another campfire?
It doesn't seem like a very large fire. The stream is relatively small. Could be a campfire. Could be something else.
The dragon.
So from distance-wise, you said it's off to the side. So about, if I were to gauge distance, about how far away from us would it be again?
Probably within 500 to 1,000 yards.
Oh, that's not that far. All right, I'm gonna go back down, and drop off the firewood, and let them know that there's another smokestack that I can see not too far from us. So I'd like to go check it out.
Maybe it's more friends.
See, that's
No,
what I'm
we-
saying. That's what I'm saying exactly.
Maybe.
You're so
yes.
pessimistic. How are we going to meet anyone new if we're all like, everyone, we can't trust anyone? How are you going to learn anything? How are you gonna grow as people?
How you gonna?
You gotta
Not
act.
out of character.
How you gonna act?
like a little kid.
Yeah.
Eli will
Was
get
that-
up and like brush his hands off and like still chewing. He'll be like, I'll come check it out with you.
All right.
That's to go in a
Hop on.
group.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Oh, I was gonna fly over there, but if you guys want to,
Yeah, Pablo, let's all go together. And she'll try and link arms with him.
As a family.
I think we should go quietly, just in case.
Oh, Eli, here we go again. How about I go and I meet them and then you guys can stay back?
Don't think that's a good idea. We're in the middle of a jungle.
Okay. How about we get a little closer and see if they, look nice?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to check it out.
Okay.
All right, everybody, stretch your hammies then.
Yeah, as you get
Yeah.
off the ground,
get ready for
you
this
all
long
let
walk,
out a
which flight would have been
large
so much
stretch.
easier.
Possibly doing some yoga poses, like the infamous floating penguin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, and this
Okay.
side too. Oh, the infamous ringworm. Oh, yeah. You gotta
Oh.
wiggle that one a little bit. Wiggle that
Ringworm.
one a little bit, folks. Yeah.
Oh. All right, I guess we'll walk.
You're fine,
Okay.
Pablo.
I want
I
to
wouldn't be
go.
able to see you, From,
Can I get ahead and go quietly?
I start whistling.
Shade, shut up.
Who
think it's
is
nice.
who is leading?
She said they're friends.
I'll go in the front.
I was gonna say I want me and Pablo in the front. And I will.
So I need each of you to roll me a survival check, or alternatively, one of you can roll at advantage.
Ooh.
got the better survival.
I got a +7.
Yeah, let's let Pablo do that at advantage.
All right. All right. So that'll be a 21.
21. As Pablo leads you through the dense forest all around you, you make it to what you believe to be close to 500 yards to where the actual smoke is coming from, before suddenly you hear off in the distance, "Help me! Help me!"
Oh, that's a trap.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I think they're friends. Help them.
Do I hear that? Does Alara hear that? Or just the two at the front?
Make a perception check for me, Alara.
Sure. You guys are lucky. That's bad.
Thank God.
It's an 11.
You hear something. The words are a bit muffled, but you hear a voice. It seems to be what sounds like a young female.
Do you guys hear that?
Yes.
What is it?
Can you tell where it's coming from, Pablo?
From the direction of where we were heading straight for the smoke area, and this little girl sounds like a little girl saying, "Help me."
Do you see anything?
We should go. Come on.
Can
Laura,
I,
we'll push.
can I see
push
anything from
past.
this area, or do we need? Is it too thick to see?
It is quite thick from where you are right now.
I'll
Damn
try to
trees.
move up with Eli at least, quietly as much as possible.
Okay, so you guys are kind of moving up in front of the group, or is everyone moving up at the same time?
I think we should move up in front because I think we should be quiet.
The way back here?
Just for now. I just want to make sure nothing's trying to hurt us.
But I would need friends.
Well,
Yeah.
You get 2 minutes. If
Okay.
if you're not coming back, we're coming in.
yeah, that's fair.
You
All right,
guys,
let's go.
continue onward together as a group till you're about 150 yards away. So for those of you who don't know what that is, that's about a football field and a half, just so you are aware. As the two break off from the rest of the group, I need both of you to make stealth checks for me.
I whisper to Elara, we should go too.
19.
Okay.
But they
25.
said not to.
Okay.
Pavo's the leader now.
No, he's not.
He's not.
No,
It seemed like everyone wanted him to be the leader, though.
he doesn't want it.
Yeah, but everyone was like, "No, Lara, you like too many people."
Okay, you do what you do what you want.
Okay, Lucy, should we go?
Dude, this is why they are.
Come on.
I'm giving them the 2 minutes.
She'll grab Lucy's hand and try and pull him with her. Come on, let's go.
I'll do that thing where you like kind of heavy step like.
Following not too far behind your companions, 50 feet at most, still keeping them in view, Eli and Pavo, you make it close to a tree line. As you look over, you now see a small caravan that seems to be off to the side of a trail. Two individuals seem to be tied up very close to the caravan as what look like bandits, 5 to be exact, seem to be standing around them. You shut up, girl. This is not your day. This is our day. And the rest of the bandits, our day, our day.
I'm
His birthday.
I'm going to yell to the group, let's go. I'm gonna click my heels, so I double
What?
my movement speed, and I'm gonna rush them.
What the?
They're
Hey.
they're putting a knife at a girl.
What a great
Listen.
strategy.
And
You
next
should be the
time
leader.
we complain about Alara, I will bring this moment up. My God.
So Jade will run too. His 2 swords, still naked. 'Cause I don't think the 4 hours are up.
Dong flapping in the wind. What a terrifying sight.
As Shade comes running with 3 swords out of the jungle's edge. Eli, you're the first on the scene. Daggers already drawn. The bandits, surprised now, look over to you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, I'm going for throats. They
Oh, you're
they
immediately
had,
attacking.
yeah, I think so. They I don't know. They had a knife at a girl's throat. They have people tied up. Fuck them. I'm going for throats. Yep.
God,
Okay.
Eli the Viper.
Go
If
ahead.
Eli's
and-
within earshot, I'm gonna yell to stop, but I don't think it'll help. I'm
No.
not the leader.
He's already going. As he dashes out in front, I need you to go ahead and make an attack roll at advantage for me, please.
You can tell this wasn't supposed to happen because we don't have a map on Roll20 right?
It's theater of the mind, okay?
28.
28, you easily catch the throat of what you believe to be the leader. He drops his sword immediately, grabbing onto his throat as blood begins to trickle out anywhere. The other 4 now bursting into action, now seeing you entirely. Go ahead and make a second attack for me, Eli.
– 21.
And next time we complain about Alara, bringing this moment up.
We didn't say
As your momentum continues you forward, you dig your heels into the ground. A little bit of dust and debris kicks up as you stop yourself, quickly spinning back and slicing through the throat of the next bandit again, completely cutting open his vocal cords as he tries to scream out. It gives off this moanish wail instead of a yell. As you do this, you see Shade now running from the tree line as well, flopping left and right.
Jesus.
Shade, what would you like to do on your turn?
Did the guy say stop? Not to fight?
Everything is happening far too quickly at this point in time. There are 3 bandits left, and their swords are now drawn towards Eli.
Traveling feeder, and they were.
Oh, they're gonna take me on after I did that? Okay. I was gonna stand and look at them to see what they would do. All right.
Yeah, I just hold my action to see what they're going to do.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go in behind Eli. I'm not attacking anybody, but I'm gonna dash and land behind him.
As all of you now converge over top of the bandits, they all look around, now seeing they are completely outnumbered, each of them dropping their swords and putting their hands to the sky. All right, it's maybe not our day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think so. Empty your pockets and get the hell out of here.
Wait. You. And I point to one of them. Tell me exactly what's going on here. And I cast suggestion.
Ooh.
It's a wisdom saving throw?
It is yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, 4 is not going to do anything.
I had to get to an
watch
18.
As the look of fear on his face now kind of stops to one of just a neutral look as you see a golden flash happen over his eyes like that of a magical eyelid blinking quickly. Oh, well, we were robbing these people.
Oh, that's not very nice. Why
You know,
were you robbing them?
I gotta eat somehow.
Here's some beef jerky. And
Oh my
Alara will
God.
give Alara.
Wow, I never seen rainbowed beef jerky before. This is my
Right?
day. And he starts
See-
chewing on it.
Sometimes, if you just ask people nicely, they'll help you.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to be
Mhm.
mean.
They're
Okay.
bandits. I shove the guy and I say, empty your pockets and get the hell out of here.
The other 2, now quivering with fear, quickly grab their coin purses held on their side and toss them down to the ground as the 2 take off running. The one that has suggestion cast on him just is watching the entire thing, still chewing on the beef jerky. Wow, you guys are really good at this. Mm-hmm.
I pick
Yeah.
up the
Just
coin purses.
you leave now. That's your cue to get out of here.
Oh, you want me to leave too?
Wait, what's your name?
No.
My name?
Lucy,
Yeah.
tell him to bugger off.
I don't know. I'm kind of having fun.
I ignore
your
them
name?
and I want to go
Get
to
outta
the people
here.
that are tied up.
All right, well, have yourselves a day. And he just turns and begins to walk away, still well under the suggestion cast. You see the 2 individuals now tied up. There seems to be a younger girl, probably around the age of 16, 17, somewhere in her late teens. You see she's completely covered in fur. For those of you from Arel, you would recognize this as a tabaxi. The older tabaxi that stands to her right, it seems a little bit more disheveled. There seems to be graying in his fur directly. Well, I can't thank you all enough for saving me and my daughter. My name is Silvio. This is Betty.
Hi, Silvio. Hi, Betty.
Sorry.
I'm Alara.
Laura, many thanks to you and your friends. Little brutal,
it's
but
mostly Eli.
it's probably deserved.
Well, you would know. You were the ones they were hurting.
What happened here?
Well, me and my daughter here, Betty, we were traveling to the east, trying to find a way out of this strange jungle. It seems like whatever happened in recent times seems to have cleared up the trails a little bit. We are continuing to make our way eastward.
What business do you have in the east?
We have trade to be had. There is a monastery not far from here with a village just below its range. They're always looking for goods from afar.
What monastery?
The monastery, it's called the Temple of the Eternal Sun.
I'll look at Pavo. So you're merchants?
Yeah, well, traders, yes.
While Eli's talking to them, Lucy has half a thing of beef jerky hanging out of his mouth while he's picking up the coin that they dropped on the floor while muttering, "I'm not broke, you're broke."
I thought I took the coins.
You told him to drop it.
Yeah, you told him to drop it, and then you started talking to the peeps.
True.
Oh, I'm gonna get those after. Don't you worry. I'm going to cut the ropes of the younger girl first.
As
And
as you
then go ahead.
as you cut the ropes, you hear just kind of a familiar snap of the taut ropes that seem to be wrapped around her wrists. As soon as her hands are freed, she wraps her arms around you in a giant hug. Oh my God, you saved us! You're so amazing.
He'll be extremely uncomfortable and kind of like pat her on the head a little bit.
Oh yeah.
He might even, if she lunged at him, he might even have been a little afraid.
Oh sure. No, I'm picturing Eli's face the same as the emote right now, as you kind of look over her shoulder towards the rest of the group, not sure what to think. She pulls back. Oh, you beautiful halfling, you! And she begins kissing you all over the cheeks.
Ooh, he's gonna go red as a peach. And he'll be like, yeah, sure, is no problem at all. And then he'll kind of like pat her and hold her a little bit at a distance. And then I'm gonna look at Silvio. I'm gonna be like, can I untie you? Can we trust you? And I'll look at him.
Oh my gosh, Eli, you're asking the person that you just saved if we can trust
never
them?
know, man.
You just murdered two
Listen.
people.
You never know. You never know. Out of game. I don't know what level this guy's at. I don't know what his deal is.
I'm gonna take
Out of
the
game.
spearhead and I'm just gonna cut the ropes
There you go.
while Eli's like questioning this person. I'm just gonna let him go.
Oh,
All right.
Jeez.
thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I did notice the uniform that you seem to be wearing. You are of the Temple of the Eternal Sun, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well,
I was
many
raised there.
thanks. You and your brotherhood seem to continually help those all around you. You are very kind.
We do what we can. That's all we can do for one another.
Agreed. Well, if there's anything that we can offer in exchange for your services, we don't have much money, but we'd be happy to give you whatever we have.
About that, as I walk in, as everyone's like,
No
shaking their head
payment would be needed. I'm sure the trade that you need to do at the time.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Pablo. Y'all are headed to the shrine. That's correct.
Well, the monastery, yes. There is a shrine
Whatever
there.
the
but-
thing is.
Oh, okay.
Are we heading in that direction?
Not yet.
Towards that direction? Because they're both kind of one's south and one's
Yeah.
southeast, right?
Yes.
So it's like,
Currently, we're heading towards the same direction, but we will split off eventually.
sure. And their little caravan thing that they have, does it look big enough to maybe hold us on it?
It's more of a wagon, if you will, to pull. You see on the back of it there's a plethora of loose ends, some rations, some rice, a few things.
Those goods are for the village. Did we really exert ourselves that much that we're looking for?
No,
We're
you're
doing something that's
right.
not-
You're right. We'll let it go. Fine. You're welcome. And he like kind of like starts to walk off.
I thank you all immensely. You are wonderful. Did you have a name, per se? We would love to tell the tale of such heroics.
The words of defiance.
The words
And she'll
of
curtsy.
defiance. Right.
Wards.
So make sure.
Wards.
Wards.
And she'll
Ah,
curtsy.
very good. Very good. Go ahead and make a performance check for me, Alara.
Oh, finally. It's been like how many episodes? Oh no, it's back. The curse is back. Oh no. I rolled a 2, so that would be a 4.
As you go to curtsy, your back foot finds a little bit of a pool of blood as you fall down on your face in front of Silvio. Well, yes, thank you for that, I guess.
Silvio, be sure to leave that part out when you're telling the tale of our heroics.
Yes, I might do that.
Too much weight in the pockets. That's why.
Thanks, Shade. Yeah.
Well,
So do
if
you
we're
guys need any other assistance?
if we are traveling in the same direction, perhaps we can travel together.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Well, we
Seems
are
like
setting up camp for the evening over by this waterfall. You're more than happy to join us.
Thank you very much. We might take you up on that offer. As he says this, you begin to hear stirring from all around you within the jungle, from the tree line. You can't make out what it is at first, but you hear voices start to come towards you. As you hear a chant, as it gets closer and closer. Sa, ska, chuwan, sa, ska, chuwan, sa.
daggers
ska,
out.
Chuwan, ska,
Spear out.
ska, chuwan.
Hands out.
I'm kind of dancing.
Jade pointing into us the right direction.
As you all begin to circle around trying to cover each other's backs, Betsy and Silvio now kind of looking around in a little bit of a panic as you begin to see a small tribe appear from the tree lines. And that's where we're going to take a short break.
Guys,
So-
more friends.
Oh my gosh!
With that said, we're going to take a few minutes, go get some refreshments, and I advise you all to do the same. Go out there and get your apple juices, your orange juices, your water juices, your milk juices, and Sherry Bombette, if you're there, go ahead and make yourself some popcorn, my dear. As always... Oh wait, I didn't set up the sound clip. So, we do allow for questions on chat. If you have any questions about the campaign, ourselves, the players, the universe, anything in it, we would do our absolute best to try and answer those as quickly as possible for you when we come back. And as well, we do have some questions that we would like to ask you, and this is a little segment we call The Lore You Know. The lore you
know.
Thank you very much for saving my ass on that one. We do ask a question about our campaign every time that we go on these little tiny breaks of ours. So, the question of the evening. Within the city of Trellis, there was a great battle against a Black Knight. My question is, what was the name of the Black Knight? If you know the answer, you can win yourself a free channel point redemption. At any point in time between now and the next lore you know, you can go ahead and redeem that as you see fit. The only one caveat is you can't redeem the Stranger in a Strange Land. That's the only one you have to worry about. Other than that, it's free reign, and if you just want me to insult Holson, I can do that as well. With that said, guys, we will be back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Make sure to go get all of your thingamabobbers. We'll see you real soon, guys. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So, to start off, we have a winner, it seems. The answer of the Black Knight was, in fact, Radcliffe. So, Cross, at any point in time, just go ahead and type in chat. Excuse me. What you would like to redeem. Again, everything is up for grabs other than Stranger in a Strange Land. Completely up to you, my friend. We did get a whole lot of questions over the break, so why don't we go ahead and address some of those. First and foremost, my question is for Dave. Could you feel me lurking all of this time? Absolutely. And you want to know why? Because as soon as the stream started, I started to get this beautiful scent of pine and wisdom in the air, and I knew in my heart of hearts that the cutest butt in the world, DM Shanks, was there waiting for me. And a quick shout out, if all of you people are not already checking out either DM Shanks' Twitch or alternatively Top Down Tabletop, do yourself a favor and go and follow them ASAP. It is the right decision. I will not lie to you. Aside from that, Eli, you seem to be putting on the moves on Alara more now. Do you consider your relationship with Lucy to be one of rivalry for Alara's heart?
No, I think any rivalry he has with Lucy is it's more of like a romantic thing. I don't think he perceives Elara as something that should be competed over. Does that make sense? As someone who should be competed over.
She's not a prize to be won.
Exactly. I think that any moves that he's putting, well, I'm telling you, any moves that he's putting on Elara are completely genuine. And
Look at
I don't
Eli
know.
trying to score points out again.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not hearing anything.
Hashtag
I'll just see
Eli's a
what happens,
beta, apparently.
hey,
What?
Whoa.
he called me
Whoa.
a beta.
A girl's heart is not one to be won over.
It's not.
It's not.
It is absolutely not.
Okay.
Next
Shade,
question.
how does it feel to be so free around your companions and now strangers?
No worries. Doesn't matter. Just like
Hanging out with...
just the heat, the humidity, the nature's just just so freeing.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
It's fair.
You've got your wooden arm, and now you've got your twig and berries, so it's all good there.
Gosh.
And it's not cold, so that's a bonus.
That's true. That's true. I don't think it would matter. Follow-up question: Lucy, do you consider Eli a threat romantically? Brown sugar,
boy.
brown cow.
No.
Good answer. Good answer.
No.
Much detail.
He sees Eli as like a little kid, sort of. So he doesn't really. He thinks that any like romance that he's putting on Alara is cute. That's just how he's looking at it.
Mm.
Well, apparently you have no worries because there's no competition whatsoever.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
How
Eli
to
just said...
completely ruin what I said, which was very nice and
It was.
thought out.
Yes,
I'm being
Eli
honest to
is
the character.
Eli is a very nice guy, and we all know how nice guys work out. Eli,
Wow.
do you dislike the heat or the humidity, or is this your favorite type of climate?
That's Jess's favorite type of climate. I think
Yes.
Eli prefers more of like more of a breeze. I don't think he's overly fond of the humidity. I think he's just getting caught up in like the adventure of the jungle.
Okay, fair enough. And I agree. He's a wild one. He's a wild child. Real nice guy. Alara, will you have disadvantage on concentration checks that involve Shade, Eli, or Lucy now? Depends. The answer to that is depends on how much nudity is involved. Lucy, are you sad you didn't get to ride the unicorn?
Also, no. As some may recall, Lucy is not overly fond of animals in general. He doesn't trust animals because he knows how instinct works, or has a crazy belief of how instinct works. So he was not about to jump up on that pony.
Okay, and that was a genuine answer. No one. Okay, I'm too old for
Like
this.
that.
Pavo, you seem to be resistant to the idea of leadership role for the party. Do you think it's because you are unsure of how to handle the responsibility of the group? Ooh, good question. How do you feel about that, Pavo? Tell us how you feel.
It's not that he doesn't feel like he could handle the responsibility. It's that he doesn't feel he's earned that position yet and really have stepped up to really take that position, because his background is it's everything structured. You have to achieve certain things in order to be promoted per se. And in this particular case, there's really been no set moment where he has earned it in his mind to take that leadership role.
I see. Follow-up question. Then what is Pavo's favorite position? Never mind. We're not going to family-friendly channel. Then we're not doing that. Everyone, do you feel you need to name a leader to avoid chaos, or does naming one cause conflict within the party? Ooh.
Hashtag Lucy for president. Hashtag Busta-Bucks. Hashtag put. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter.
Right.
In this group, naming a
There's a
leader
lot of
might cause
hashtagging.
conflict because we got a lot of self-absorbed characters in this group.
I don't think Alara's that bad.
We got to change your name to Shade soon.
Wow.
Alara, how you feel about that?
How do I feel about what?
The question.
The question.
I feel great.
Fantastic. Well done. So glad you're paying attention. Eli?
Eli is indifferent to the idea of a leader. He would just, if there was a leader, he would want that person to be productive. If choosing a leader made us unproductive, he would not be in favor.
Okay.
Doesn't care
Shade.
who it is, just get the job done.
All right. Quick and dirty. I like it. Shade.
It is for leader, but if the leader is stupid, he will not follow orders. That's it.
Okay. So hashtag Lucy not for president. Alara, what goes through your mind when you're choosing your spells to be prepared in the morning? Is fly really not that important to you?
Honestly,
good
let me tell
question.
you. Okay, every morning I wake up and I prepare a new set of spells. And every time I debate with Fly and Wall of Fire, and I'm always switching those two out. And it's and Featherfall. And it seems like, although I did get to use Featherfall this time, but every time I decide, I'm not going to need it, I need it. So what goes through my head is that I've been burned every single time I try and prepare my spells, and that I need more spells to be prepared.
Okay. And here I thought it was going to be the song Sunshine and Lollipops.
That too.
Rainbows and gummy drops, that's how I feel when we're
Whoa,
together.
whoa. DMC.
All right. Sorry. Forgot. Alara, has the thought of learning Screaming Cock and or Blood of a Thousand Valleys crossed your mind?
Is this Val? Did Val ask this?
Val did ask this. They were amazing spells. I don't know why you didn't want them in the first place. God.
Yeah, I feel like I missed out. I feel like it's one of those things that if I actually took them in the moment, they wouldn't have done anything for me. But now the fact that I declined them, Dave is going to make them like the end move of the final boss of this whole thing.
I will. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get knocked out, TKO'd by Screaming Cock. Just watch yourselves.
Jesus.
I don't necessarily understand the next one. Are you going to gilding your sneeze magic to your Lucy, are you going to
Let me get that one for you.
Sneeze? Yeah.
Guiding my sneezes in favor of what I want to do, like Mama said.
Right. Like aiming. Are you going to aim
as
your sneeze?
As soon as I figure out a way to do that, yeah, absolutely. As of right now, I don't have any real control over that. So.
This question is for me. Dave, how are you doing? Looking dashing as always. Crimson, I am fantastic. I am having the time of my life right now. I'm hanging out with a whole bunch of my friends, playing a super awesome game that I love the most. Life is doing well. I've got you guys. I don't know what else there is to really ask for. I mean, I am legitimately happy. I'm very, very happy. And I'm first time in a long time I've been able to say that. So thank you for your question and thank you for caring. And you probably look pretty dappy yourself, my friend. Buster, when do you expect Dave to tattoo a taco on your back wrist? Favorite taco ingredient? No, No, there will be absolutely no tattooing on the backrest. There's only one thing that will be carved into the chair, and that's our VIP list, which we will be posting on Instagram when I get around to do it. Alara, are you tired of going over your monthly minute limits due to specific sending spells? Does 5e have an unlimited plan? Well, first off, we're in Canada, so yes, we do have unlimited plans here. But I'll let you go ahead and answer that question.
Yeah, I think a lot, like, I know that Alara has a lot of people that she wants to call, and she rarely gets the chance. Maybe that'll happen today, because it's not over yet. So, I don't know. We'll see.
I just come.
And the last question is for Fal, which he's already answered, so we are going to skip over that. And yes, Crimson, I do see those tokens. They're sitting there. I've got something planned for them. So just you wait and watch, my friend. They will be used up very, very soon. And secondly, last but not least, the Grouch Couch. Thank you so much for joining us today, my friend. We caught your stream the other night, and it was fantastic as always. Absolute chaos, which we are big proponents of around here. So thank you so much for joining us today. And hey, if you haven't checked out the Grouch Couch and you like that level of chaos, you're gonna like their stream. You're gonna want to check that out. It's interesting to say the least, and I always have a good time there. And I don't think there's anybody else other than Sky McSparkle. My dear, I see you there. You were all lovely as always. Thank you for joining us today. And I think that's all of the questions that we have. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, okay, we're good. So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump back into tonight's episode. As you all see around you, more and more of these very tiny tribespeople seeming coming up to you from all angles, continually chanting, Sa, Ska, Chu, Wan, Sa, Ska, Chu, Wan. Looking at these strange creatures in front of you, standing even smaller than Eli himself, you now see the look of what they are. They seem to be covered in scales, with what looks to be creatures that, Lucy, you've only read about. These seem to be dinosaurs, but in a more humanoid form, very similar to that of a kobold.
I will relay what I know of kobolds from what I've read.
The group now completely circling around you, holding makeshift spears, very primitive in nature, towards all of you. One of them, who seems to be the leader, is thrusting a spear towards you.
Who's he thrusting the spear at?
Right now, he's thrusting at Lucy.
Perfect. I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm just going to look back at the group and nod. And I will say, kneel before Celio the Green. And I'm going to cast Polymorph and turn myself into a T-Rex. A green T-Rex, to be specific.
As you begin to transmorph into this giant creature, letting out a loud roar, your arms now shrinking down to your side as they flail about to the sides. The dinosaurs staring up towards you in awe. Oh, they drop down to their knees and begin to pray towards you.
Oh.
I can't talk anymore, so...
The rest of you all see now as Lucy polymorphs into this giant T-Rex.
Eli will just like face palm.
I'll say, hi, I'm Elora. And I'll do like I'll crouch down and do like a mini curtsy.
None of them seem to be paying attention. They are now praising Lucy as if a god standing before them.
supposed to do with these things?
They begin to chant once more. Sa ska chua, sa ska chua.
I speak for the King T-Rex.
Celio Green.
Celio
the
Green. Celio the Green.
One of
Hello.
them lifts their heads. This one seems to be the leader of this group. You notice something different about his spear. There seems to be a small green crystal that's attached very crudely to the top of what looks to be a staff. He looks to you.
Yes. My
I
name
reach
is
into my
Alara.
pocket. Alara, take this, and I toss you the potion. This
I
will,
catch
this
it.
will allow you to speak to them.
Oh. Okay, great. I'll drink it.
Oh my god, Pablo, what have you
Really?
done?
Why?
Was that the potion that I just gave you?
No, this is the
No.
one that we got a long time ago in Trellis, where it allows you to learn languages.
Oh, okay, okay.
Good
As
call.
you chug down the potion, the strange language of these creatures now becoming very familiar to you. I don't know who you are, but if you are with the great god, then you must be friends.
Yes. Yeah, I'll say in there. Do I get to speak their language or just understand it?
I would love for you to try.
Or as I
Just
understood
need
it-
to know. I need to know if the rest of the group can understand what I'm saying now.
The
Or
rest
not.
of the group cannot understand what you're saying.
Perfect. Yes, this is my boyfriend.
You are lovers with the god.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, that is very interesting.
Mhm.
What is your name?
Alara. Remember, I said like 3 times already. Alara. My name is Alara. What is your name?
My name is Delpec.
Hi, Delpec. Why are you here?
We are. Apparently, we've lost one.
Uh-oh.
As
Bye, Rob.
Pavo seemingly disappears up into the skies.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
As he continues the conversation onward with you. What brings you to our humble home in this jungle?
Oh, well, we've been traveling through, actually. We're trying to get, east. Southeast, right?
Yeah.
Roar.
Southeast.
Sorry, I'm panicking.
It's okay. He'll be back. It's probably just his internet connection. It's
Okay,
okay,
okay.
chat world. He'll be back. I don't know. Is the overlay messed up?
Oh, completely. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're just traveling through. So I don't know if we're like impeding in your home or anything. We didn't mean to do that at all. Is this where you live?
Yes, but you do not impede. It's those two who are impeding on our lands. And he points over to Silvio and Betsy.
Oh, no, they're our friends now. They're good people. What, did they do something mean to you?
Yes, they trespass on our land. They must be
Oh.
punished.
Oh, no, they're with us.
They are with the god as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have direct orders to take any trespassers in.
Oh,
You are welcome to join us.
okay. Well, let me just talk to the god for a second. Just turn to Lucy, and I'll say, those people are our friends, right? We don't want them to be hurt or anything, or charged with anything, right?
As she says this to you, T-Rex Lucy, you hear,
Mhm.
"Bokta, bobaya sobakata."
Okay, so good news. I have word from the god. He says no, we shouldn't hurt them, or put them on trial, or charge them, or do anything to take away their freedom.
This is far above my station. We must see
Okay.
the leader. We must see the wise.
Okay, what's your leader's name?
Our leader's name is Prozac.
Okay. That's Prozac. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Well, how about can we just all come with you? Do we need to tie up these people or anything? Can you just trust that we got this and we're gonna be
Oh.
okay?
We do not tie them up. We have special
Oh.
ways of transporting prisoners.
Oh, what kind of ways?
It's not harmful in any way. It makes us easier to move them around.
I think the god needs to know what type of way.
The god blessed us with these powers. He would already know.
Okay. You're right, but he's testing you.
Just listening to how long the conversation is going, I
roll a deception
stomp my
check
foot
for me.
impatiently.
Ooh.
Okay. So I had inspiration. I'm going to use it. Okay. 14.
14. As
Yeah.
you say this, T-Rex Lucy slams his foot down as it causes panic across everyone's face. He drops back down to his knees and begins to pray once again. Sa-ska, chua, ska-ska, chua. Enough! We have made the god angry. We must travel back to Prozac.
Oh boy. Okay, I turn to the group and I explain what's happening. So they want to take these guys. Apparently they think that they were trespassing. But they also really want to listen to the green god over here.
Oh, I don't want to go to their lair. We're going to be crazy outnumbered there.
Okay. I'll
Uh,
try, but
Quick point, just check in here. Someone said that the potion allows you to learn 2 more languages while the effect is happening, right?
oh,
Is that correct?
I don't remember, and Rob's gone, so sure, why not? Actually, high or low for your advantage.
Go ahead.
I'm asking you.
Well, it's her potion.
You asked the
Okay,
question, high or low for your advantage.
Low.
It's only one language. Roll
damn.
a 17. Sorry,
Sorry.
buddy.
That's why I didn't want to do it. I knew I was gonna miss. I was gonna say just learn T-Rex language. We can communicate.
I know. I was right there with you. It's mind link moment. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll try, but I'm not sure how forceful they're going to be. So
There's
just
a
be ready.
problem with them anyway.
They said they trespassed.
Trespass.
They said that this is their home, and these people trespassed.
Can you just say that Lucy, the god, says that they have free passage?
I tried, but they said
Okay.
that they don't have. They need to take them to their manager. They don't have the power to listen right now. So, I was suggesting we just go peacefully because I feel like I could make friends with this leader guy, or girl, or whoever. And but I don't know. They're talking about some weird form of transportation, which makes me nervous. I'm just scared that they're gonna knock us out or something.
Yeah, I'm not okay to be knocked out.
I don't want to be knocked out either. I'll turn back to the group and say, are you?
There's 2 of me now. I'm Shade now. It's perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm fixing
Um,
it. Relax.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Should we talk amongst ourselves? Oh, you're okay. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say to you. Oh yeah. How are you gonna take us there? You're not gonna like put us to sleep or anything like that.
We have no qualms from you. It's the other two that must come with us.
Okay. Well, we don't want to really leave them. And how are you gonna take them?
Well, we have our means that was blessed to us by the god.
Mm.
Now,
Why
hurry
can't
and
you
make
tell
your
me?
decision. Are you coming with?
What am I deciding? Yeah, well, if you're gonna forcibly take them, yeah, I don't think you should be taking them. The green god says no, but you're doing it anyways. So I have to go.
God, this is not a decision for us to make. This is for Prozac.
Okay, then I guess we need to go talk to Prozac.
Very good. He stands up and holds up his staff, points it towards Betsy and Silvio.
I don't
Make an
like
Arcana check for me, Alara.
Wow, that was good. Say 26.
26. You watch as a blast of green energy sparks out from the end of the spear, or of the staff, hitting first Silvio and then turning and hitting at Betsy now. You immediately recognize this is chrono magic as you watch the two of them revert back to baby form. You watch as a few tribespeople walk over and pick up the two children and walk behind the leader of this expedition.
I will
Now.
turn to Eli and say, that was time magic.
Okay, are we throwing down or what's happening?
No, I need to go talk to this Prozac person.
Okay, Eli's gonna look at her and
Behind
make
the
like
CVS.
really firm eye contact and be like,
Yeah.
I am trusting you.
Why are you looking aggressively at me?
I'm just saying, I'm trusting
Yeah?
your judgment with this one. Okay?
Well, what are we going to do? Let them take the babies and leave? We need to go make sure that they're going to be okay.
I'm gonna maybe kill them all, but we'll do it your way.
Eli, we need to stop killing
Okay.
people, okay? We need to give people a chance.
Is Shade shaking his head?
I'm behind the alarm like, no, we don't have to.
I'll look at Shade and then I'll smirk and I'll be like, all right, I said we'll do it your way.
Okay.
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 Pavo.
I would
Sorry, I
like
zoomed
to
out there for a little bit. What's going on?
I would like to try and climb up on Lucy's back. Just
You didn't
Why are
know
you
that.
asking my permission? He's still a T-Rex?
He is still
Yeah.
a T-Rex.
Okay.
The goblins use time
Time
was it-
magic.
Were they goblins? Did I just
They're
Sorry.
kobolds.
oh.
kobolds, whatever. The
Dino
the baby
They look like
raptors.
kobolds.
They're
Okay.
dinosaurs.
Dino kobolds.
I thought you were insinuating that they're kobolds.
They're lizard people.
Anyway, he used time magic, so Alara wants to go talk to their leader.
Thank you, Fal.
Okay.
So we're rolling with it.
All right.
Okay.
As they begin to lead you into the jungle, you see all around you the thick jungle trees, and you take note as it begins to get more and more dense as you follow behind. The darkness seems to begin to soak up what's left of the sunlight around you. They walk with you, spears ever ready into the very different part of the jungle. What was once light and full of movement has now blackened, and barely a noise being heard. Further and further you go, to a much more primordial-looking place. Century-old trees with sprawling limbs guard the darkness, blotting out any sunlight. their bark moldy and splotchy, as if bubbled soup has been frozen in time on the surface of their limbs. Clumps of wet moss dangle from rotted burrows. Underneath your feet, you practically sink into the moss and mulch floor underneath you. Throughout the area, you smell whiffs of a pungent and dank, tang-like smell that smells familiar to old fermented wine. But most notably is the deathly silence that clings to the air all around you. What was once a lively jungle seems more like an organic tomb. Finally, off in the distance, you see a bit of light in this distance along the trail that they're taking you down. Crudely made standing torches with small flickering green flames slowly shift back and forth from a small breeze. You continue to be led through the trail and into a camp, which seems to be filled of makeshift tents and hobbles made from the same rotted wood and moss. The camp itself seems to be set up in a large circle with a large fire pit directly in the center of it. Freshly cut logs have been piled in the center of the pit. More and more tribespeople begin to exit the hobbles, all continuing the chant. Sa, ska, chu, wa. Sa, ska, chu, wa. Louder and louder the chants get as you're led in front of the fire pit. Directly across, a large flat boulder rests with a smooth surface about 3 feet off the ground. The tribespeople now banging the bottom of their spears on the ground in rhythmic timing as they stare up at this marvel of what they see as their god. On the other side of the boulder, you now see some movement. A moment later, a figure now appears, standing a bit taller than the rest of. He has a large, long neck, almost half the size of his body. White paint or pigment has seemed to be drawn on his face in a strange and primitive fashion. He wears a long robe made of leaves and more moss hide, and in his hand, he clings to a wooden staff with a similar, albeit larger, green crystal you've seen used on your 2 new companions just before. He raises his hands to the sky and the crowd ceases their chanting. He opens his mouth to speak, seemingly addressing the party. Most of you hear, Chetu awa, bonita, Alara, you hear this, and from what you can tell, you have captured the captives, have you not? The individual you were speaking with beforehand raises his staff to the sky, and the rest begin to cheer. The leader now looking over and seeing the massive T-Rex standing before him, his eyes now glaze over almost. It is the God One. All be praised to him! And all of the tribespeople fall to the ground and once again start bowing towards Lucy. Sa, ska, chua, sa, ska, chua.
So tense.
Lucy will just lift his head up like being praised like that.
His arms stick out to the side as he believes he is praised by those falling around him.
Question. Do you think it's possible that I stayed on Lucy's back? I'm not sure of the capabilities of T-Rex riding. I feel like their backs are like too straight down.
Yeah, you would have rode him up until this point, but there's a lot of chafing at this point.
Oh my god. Jesus. Okay.
It's
All right.
humid. It's the jungle. That tracks.
I will say, I speak for your god. I am the voice of your god. Hello, my name is Alara.
As Alara says this, clumsily trying to get down from Lucy's back, trying to be as majestic and noble as possible, falling down to the ground, kind of lifting herself, brushing her dress off. Prozac looks to you. The god does not need speaking for. Who are you?
Wow. I am going to go out on a limb, out of character, and I am going to go up to How far is Prozac? Is he close?
He's about 20 feet away from you, standing on top of the flat kind of raised boulder in front. His hand now kind of perched over the side of it, leaning down a little bit, staring intently at you.
Okay, I'm gonna approach him very slowly and say, I'll show you who I am. And I will reach out my hand to him.
He leans forward and sniffs your hand.
As soon as, does he touch me? Is that a hand gesture to touch my hand?
No, he's just smelling your hand.
Okay, I'll touch my hand to his hand. Jesus. And I will cast Time Still, which is a bubble is created around us, and it's just me and Prozac in the bubble, and time stops around us.
As time begins to slow down all around you, he jerks up looking around.
I speak for your god. He gave you the
Yes.
same powers that I have, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So smart.
You are interesting. I am Prozac, leader of the Dinomites.
My name is Alara. Nice to meet you, and I'll curtsy.
I know, mate.
Pleasure to meet you, Alara.
Mm-hmm.
You have been blessed as well with his magics.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What gives you such honor?
I think he just really likes me. He's my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend is our god.
Yes.
So you then are a goddess yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Make a deception check.
I mean, potato. Okay, that's great. That is great news. That is a dirty 20.
Ah. So are you familiar as well with his shrine?
I do not need to be tested by you.
No tests. This is where we received our magics.
Well, no, he just gave them to me because I'm in close proximity with him. I don't need a shrine like you do. I'm different.
Oh, interesting. So where are your green stones?
Trying to remember what crystals I picked up. I think they were all purple. I don't need green stones. I have this, and I'll take out my staff of time.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen the likes of that before. He leans into it. Yes, it does smell of his magics.
The spell only lasts for a minute, just FYI. So, okay. Well, so do you talk to your god a lot?
We praise him. And at this
Okay.
point, the spell has now evaporated all around you. The rest of you kick back into regular time, now seeing Alara up close and seemingly having a conversation with the leader.
Can I see your green crystals?
How do we know we can trust you, though?
I speak for your god, and I just showed you that I have the same magic as you. And also, I kind of want to be your friend.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage for me.
Are the tabaxis still with us?
Yes, but they are now babies.
Ugh.
You were gone.
Yeah,
for a
they-
moment.
You didn't
My
miss
magic.
much.
You didn't- It's okay.
Man, something must have hit the back of my head.
That's 17.
17.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we collect them from the shrine. I would be happy to take you there.
Okay. But one thing, I needed to tell you because I was talking to, the leader of the group over there, your friend, and he was telling me that he couldn't deal with it. He had to talk to you. But our two friends over there, and Alara will point to the now babies, they're actually friends with me and the god. And he doesn't
Understood.
think that you should do anything bad to them.
We are sorry for intruding on your friends. We beg the forgiveness of your God, of our God.
I'll turn around and look at Lucy and I'll go like,
I just nod. Oh,
see,
As you
he
nod,
gives
all of the
forgiveness.
tribespeople all around you.
Eat one of them.
But I'd really like to see your crystals. If you can take me to the crystals, and maybe if you could return our friends to their current version of themselves. I know you sort of reverse time a little bit there for them. It'd be nice if you could do the opposite spell on them.
If that is what you and the god wish.
Yes, thank you. She'll curtsy.
He yells over to the individuals that are holding the two children and motions them forward. The two children are rested on top of the flat boulder as he raises his scepter to the sky. You watch as a green bubble begins to emanate and envelop the three of them. He begins to chant some incantation which you've never heard before, as the two begin to re-age all over again, becoming the same Betsa and Silvo that you had met before. Their eyes wide with shock, looking around, absolutely terrified of what's happening all around them. Betsy starts to cry immediately.
It's okay, Betsy. It's okay. We sorted it all out. Come here, and she'll give Betsy a hug.
As she motions kind of off of the boulder, you hold out your arms as she begins to reach out, but you now see that she pushes you off to the side, running over to Eli, falling to her knees and grasping onto Eli. I was so scared.
Well, he'll like pick her up and be like, "It's okay. I think Alara's handling it."
It's okay, baby. Daddy's got you.
Rest.
Oh boy.
So, can we see your crystals? I'd really like to see them.
Yes, I will lead you there.
Okay, let me just tell my other friends. Or can they hear what's happening?
They're still talking in a different language.
Oh, right. Okay, so, I'll go over to them. Hey, guys. Okay, so great news. They know time magic. I became friends with them. See, Eli, we don't need to murder everybody. Betsy and Betsy's father, can't remember his name. Silvio. They're fine now. I had them turn them back. I just want to go see the crystals now because I need to know more about time magic, and they all use it.
Hold on.
Oh, God. Eli,
and I'm gonna
what?
say quietly. So they think Lucy's a god. Their god gave them time magic.
Yeah.
Are we not connecting the dots here about who these people might be worshiping?
But they think that Lucy's their god. They think this T-Rex is their god.
I'm just saying their god gave them time magic.
If it's
Maybe we
soulless,
should be-
we'll find out. I need to know.
There's gonna be a huge problem. So
Well,
How about
proceed with
you
caution.
negotiate also for our friends here to be released? I
okay.
don't think this will be a place for them.
That's a
Yeah.
great idea. Okay. Good job, Pavo. This is why you're the leader now. And Alara will go back.
So, quick question: of how long is Lucy going to stay like this? Because if he starts speaking back
It's
to
an
human,
hour.
this is going to be problematic.
Yeah.
No, you know, they watched me shapeshift into it, so I feel like everything's probably fine.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's true.
If
Yeah.
it's
I'm pretty sure
soulless
the
too.
big mark on your chest is going to help too.
I'm wearing clothes.
Yeah. Okay. I go back over. Hi. Okay. So I talked to my friends. First thing, before we go to see the crystals, can you release Betsy and Silvio, our friends? Because I think they're really scared, and it was a whole big misunderstanding.
And the god told you this?
Yeah. Yeah, you just saw me. I was right with him.
Release the prisoners! Tell them to get off our lands.
This is the power of friendship, everyone.
You mean the power of deceit?
You watch as two of the small Dinomites grab the arms of Silvio and Betsy and begin to lead them back to the front of the trail. They push them onward and begin to thrust spears towards them.
Okay.
Watch it.
Bye. Miss you.
Be
Good
safe
luck.
on your journeys to the monastery.
Where do we go? How do we get back to the trail?
I'll point in the right direction since I always know where north is.
What, were our eyes closed when we got here?
Why would our eyes be closed?
No. He doesn't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you close your eyes on the way over, Papa?
Apparently I did. I don't know. I blindfolded myself.
He slept walk all the way there.
As Alara with a friendly smile says, "Go that way." The other two guards now sticking them with these tiny spears as Silvio.
Hold on. I'm gonna
okay.
go up to Betty, and I'm gonna hand her one of my daggers, and I'm gonna say, "Hold on to this. Keep it with you."
Wow.
A gift?
Sure. For now.
Papa, do you see this? He looks down at the
Betty, focus.
He looks down at the dagger.
Jesus Christ.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you wish my hand's daughter in marriage, you have my blessing. We will wait for you back on the trail, as is custom with our people, as they turn and begin to walk down the strange trail once more.
Welcome
And
to
in
arranged
chat,
marriages.
If we can go ahead and drop some Alara hearts in chat for the newly engaged Eli, that would be fantastic.
He's off the market, guys.
Off the
Eli,
market.
way to go.
Double Eli.
My
Congratulations.
Okay, so
Eli.
just real quick, I just want to make sure that I got this right. You just gave one of your daggers to like the merchants that travel around selling things, right? Okay, just
Uh-huh.
It's fine. I
You
can,
can get it
I
back
can summon
anytime
it
he
back at
wants.
any time.
What's the range?
It's. I don't think there is a range.
No, there's
It's
no
just
range.
rangeless.
yeah. No,
Okay.
I can
His
summon
soul
it
is like
literally
disappeared
between
somewhere
realms.
with it, and he got it back. So
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just in case we need to find them.
you
Okay.
need to find them.
Yeah.
yeah,
all
you'll
right.
find him while you leave us all behind.
All right. We can't just leave them in the middle of the jungle. I had to do something.
You cannot leave your
And now I'm
fiancé in
married.
the jungle.
Now you're married.
Congratulations.
Mhm.
We're so happy for you, Eli.
We're happy for you. We'll all be there to support
All
you.
right. All right.
When nice
Can
guys
we,
don't finish last. I love it.
Can we focus? Can we get back to the whatever's
I don't know,
happening?
can we?
Okay.
That's a good
I don't know.
question.
It's not every day one of our party members get engaged.
Do we have the
As
ceremony
the
at
two-
the monastery?
As the two scurry off down a trail, running into the wild, dark jungle, completely alone.
Oh, wow.
Prozac motions towards Alara. Come then, I will show you. And he kind of hobbles down, stepping down the large boulder, using the staff as a way to kind of stabilize himself down. Come with me. He takes you around the back of the camp and begins to lead you down a trail. As you continue down the trail, you begin to see more and more of this strange essence where you watch as it seems that plants and some of the animal life all around you begins to regress, de-aging slowly. Large trees seemingly turning into saplings. Birds that seem to be large, that seem to turn back into hatchlings all around you. You continue onward for another 30 minutes or so. At this point, Lucy's spell begins to wear off. As he slowly condenses down back into his half-elf form, Prozac takes note of this. Ah, my gods. Is this another one of your forms?
Oh no, it is
Worship
Solus.
Solus.
Yeah.
Worship
Yes.
Solus.
Yes. 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 I still
I
speak
see.
for him.
So the god does not speak.
No. Well, sometimes. Only when it's extremely important.
Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Oh my god, we're gonna get fucked, guys. We're gonna
Well, I'm
get
also
fucked.
wondering how long that potion lasts, because I know the spell tongues only last a little.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Oh no. Do I have any inspiration? I think I used it all.
You
That
used
would
it.
be a 4. Oh boy.
Oh boy, you suddenly feel
Wow.
a little bit of confidence.
What?
Well,
You
Alos
can
just saved your
thank
life.
Legends of Alos for saving
Oh
your
my
life.
gosh.
You can go ahead
Did
and
I
roll
just get-
advantage.
Oh my
Don't
god.
speak too soon.
Thank you, Legends of
That's
Alos.
true.
I know. Okay. I will focus and thank Legends of Alos into my dice right now.
Don't think that. You're
Okay.
going to get a nat 1.
No,
Oh.
it's okay. It's okay. Deception, right? So that's 15.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's better than a 4.
It is better.
Prozac looks to you and looks back at the god as Lucy kind of puffs out his chest a little bit. Very well then. All gods need their followers. It is good that he has returned to this form, as he will need it for our journey. He turns and continues walking
I'd like
you
to
through.
do an inside check, basically for myself, to see whether or not he's leading us on.
We can't understand what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
And
never
only
mind.
Alara can understand.
Speaks a different language. Yeah.
Never mind. Screw all that.
I will just say, yeah, I'm gonna follow. I'm just gonna catch up with my group and just let them know because they have some language issues. I just want to let them know what's happening. Okay.
Very well then.
Okay. And I'll go over to everybody. Okay. So they definitely think that Lucy is Solus.
Yeah.
Lucy, I also told them that you only speak when it's important because you can't speak their language. So I don't know what we're gonna do.
Well, I think I can get us out of here. If I grab onto all of you guys and teleport to the dagger, it should work. Do we need to
For
biz
clarification, it's one person that you can take.
bounce? Okay, well,
should.
Who's
I
the
don't
We're
know
about
best
to
why.
find out Eli's favorite.
Who's
It's
coming
me.
Maybe
with
next
Eli?
week when we find out who's going to be rolling new characters, apparently.
Listen, I think here's the thing. I need to go. Because I need to find out more about time magic. And if we're going to eventually take on Solus, I need to know what I'm doing. I need to be better than him. So to do that, I need to get all of his knowledge.
Is that worth everybody's lives potentially?
Well, no, you guys can stay here. I'll go and then I'll meet you guys later.
All right, no.
And you
How
think the
long
little
do you
lizard
think you
man
can
is better
continue
than me?
communicating with them?
That was a lot of questions. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Go ahead, Shade.
I mean, you think the little lizard man is better than you?
What? No.
Prozac.
No. Well, I don't know. He learned magic from Solus. So I want to know how they're learning that magic. He knows these spells. I learned a spell from Racilian's book that speeds up time a little bit. And I'm seeing that these spells take away time. I want to learn that. I don't know how to do that yet. So there's things I don't know.
Definitely
Don't
not
like
letting
this.
you go in there by yourself.
Well, I don't want you guys to get hurt. And it seems like I'm friends with him.
Until he finds out you're lying.
Right.
Maybe.
And then you'll be on your own.
Maybe.
I don't like this
Good
at
plan. Should we vote?
Well, I have to go, guys.
Lucy, though, still quiet. You just see a bead of sweat go down his face.
I mean, it seems
Is
like
this
a
knowledge
firm plan.
worth your life?
I mean, Pavo, if we're gonna stop Solus, it might be.
Well, then I'm not going to let you go by yourself.
But I don't want you guys to get hurt. It might be easier for me to just leave. I wish I knew that teleport spell. Hold on, actually. Jesus Christ.
Might be easier for you to. What do you mean, just leave? Leave us? Leave the group?
No, I meant leave, because now that we slept a lot and I know more spells, I'm trying to see if I can read some more spells from my book that I couldn't last time. And I need to open my book. So
So we're standing here
Dimension
while you're reading
door.
a book.
No, I think we're walking still.
Uh-huh.
Are we not walking?
Does anyone know off the top of their head what level dimension door is?
No.
Fourth
No.
I
level.
think it's level 3.
Oh,
wait.
great. Is it really?
Pretty sure.
It's third or fourth, yeah.
Hop
Okay.
says four.
So, okay, great. So, good news. I can just dimension door myself out now with this book that I have.
Can you dimension door all of us?
Let me look up the spell because it's not in my thingy. Because we haven't integrated it into D&D Beyond. Dimension door is you bring along
I think you
objects
can
as long as they're
take
weight. You can also one.
person. Yeah, you can
One.
take one person.
And how far?
Distance
50
is
feet.
Yeah.
no
Mhm.
500 feet.
I know there was a
500
500 somewhere.
feet. Yeah, 500 feet. So,
I'm a good DM. Woo.
maybe. I mean,
No, you're not going by yourself.
well,
I guess
one
we're
person
doing
can
this.
come. One person can come because I can
No.
get them out.
I don't think we should split up.
I agree with Eli.
Okay. Well,
If you think it's this important, then we all need to be here.
Yeah.
I don't speak for Lucy or Shade, but for myself, I'm going with you.
Lucy,
Lucy can't talk, so
I know he can't. Just
No, he can now.
He can.
Right. No, he can't.
can't. Just nod or say yes or no with your head, Lucy.
I'll just like do the slightest nod.
Okay. 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 So it's gonna be okay. And worst case, Lucy, can you get other people out? Because you've gotten me out of a lot of situations. Yes or no? Just nod your head. Okay. So
Wait.
Lucy can get someone. I can take someone, and Eli, you can get out too because you can disappear. So, Lucy, you take Pavo because you guys need to be better friends. I'll take Shade because he's still naked, and then we'll go.
You choose him
Ollie.
because he's naked.
I will kind of listen to that and be like, okay,
Okay.
I feel better now that we have escape
A plan. Okay.
Quick question. Is Ollie still with us?
Ollie is
Why?
standing.
Yeah.
Ollie's
Why
standing
would you?
directly beside Alara's side.
Otherwise, we're
As
leaving
he
Ollie
looks-
in a fucking shrine by himself, so I'm just making sure we know now.
Oh my god.
Ollie looks towards Alara.
Mm-hmm.
You know I can't leave you.
I know Ollie. I think though maybe Eli, you can take Ollie with you because you can take one person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's fine. We have an escape plan. Ollie, you can come with us, and we'll be okay. If we need to leave, what's our code word? Bacon.
I will not leave
All
with
right.
Eli.
Sorry, or what?
I will not leave with Eli. I will
What?
stand by you. I made a promise to Alcor.
We're
I
all
know.
we're all going together, Ollie.
Ollie,
We're all
okay.
going in together. We're all leaving together. So
All right, fine. Eli, you can take Shade. Ollie, I'll take you if we need to leave, okay?
Stick me with the naked guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Tripods
Is that
gotta stick
okay?
together.
Is that okay, Ollie?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Shit hits
what,
the fan. I'm grabbing Shade.
Mm-hmm.
what about Spike and
I was gonna say it's gonna be real awkward because I'm kind of short. So
somebody's gonna get
Okay.
punched?
Okay.
I'll put that thing away, Shade.
As you continue with Prozac, he takes you through what looks like a small cave opening. Looking all around you, you see glowing green mushrooms that seem to light your way through this strange small cavern. You walk through this small cave, emerging on the other side. And as you do, you enter into another part of the jungle itself. Prozac lifts his hand and points upward. There is the shrine. Up on a hilltop, you see what looks like a small overgrown cottage. It seems to rest, strangely enough, in the middle of the jungle. He begins to walk you up towards it. As you get to the very front of this small cabin, strangely enough, you see very similar architecture of buildings that you saw in Boku. Prozac opens the front door. If you wish to see the shrine, you may do so as you please.
Thank you. So kind of you. And I'll go in.
Okay, is
Interesting.
everybody going in?
It's like it's a trap.
it's a trap, but we'll go in anyway. Sure. I'll follow behind.
I'm going in last. I want to see what happens first.
As you all make your way through the doorway, Eli, you watch as each one of your friends disappear into the darkness of the cabin.
Normal when you walk into a place. Don't worry.
Does anything happen?
We haven't lit any candles yet, so that's fine.
You go, ah!
You
Oh,
wait for a few moments,
Yeah,
but there doesn't seem to be anything that happens.
I'll go in.
As Eli walks through the doorway, cresting into this strange cabin in the middle of the jungle, that, my friends,
Oh, come! Fuck off! Come on!
10 minutes. 10 more minutes.
Yeah, what?
10 more minutes.
Come on! What the heck?
okay, I will tell you this.
What?
Are we in Solus's house?
That'd be awesome.
So gonna message him and tell him that?
It's
Guys,
the
he's gonna
same
come
house
over
as
here.
his office in.
I will tell you this one thing. That I'd like to thank GF Powers for the 100 bits. And that, my
Aw.
friends,
Son of
is
a
a story
Thank you.
for another evening. So, what is this strange cabin that we've just walked into? How does
House
it
we in?
involve time magic and these strange green crystals that the Dinomites have discovered? All this and more next week, folks. Hope to see you back here. Is there anything the players would like to say before we sign off for the evening?
Love you.
Yeah, we love you.
Lucy for president.
So with that
Okay.
said, while I still have everybody here, thank you so much for watching. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We love you all. We hope that you have caught up to a certain extent. You come join us on Twitch. We have a lot of fun here with chats and all of the wonderful channel points that we have. Consider subscribing, doing all the things, and please come join us on Twitch. It'd be a lot of fun one day. Aside from that, two small announcements before we go. One, we are having a very, very special stream this Friday.
Oh, yeah.
With 1, 2, 3, 4 wonderful people. We will be having one and only Crimson Rockstar, who will be DMing right here on this channel for a very special one-shot for a new world that he's been working on, and I am very excited for that. We have the wonderful and amazing Paul from Hops and Dragons that's going to be joining us, as well as the ever-talented, ever-beautiful Vix, who's going to be joining us as well, and I might be there, I might not be, no, I'll totally be there. This is going to be one of the first times you guys actually see me play, other than when I was on Legends of Alos. A little bit different, that was a bit more modern. This one's in our typical fantasy setting, which we are very, very excited to play. I'm pretty excited to play. We built my character on Sunday's world building show. And I gotta say, it's a very cool character. I've been working on a voice, so we'll see that upcoming shortly. Last but not least, guys, I have finally figured out, I think, the ending thing that we've been talking about. So we do have a way to show a little love to you all. It's something that I've been fan-dangling with the last little while. So hopefully you enjoy it. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. My guess is no. Let's find out very shortly. But with that said, all you adventurers out there, whether you're storming through the jungle or naked, splashing around, having Alara stare at you, I beg of you, one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see y'all in the next one, guys.
Thanks for all the birthday wishes.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Happy birthday, Rob!
Happy birthday, Rob.
And take care.